time.
There's no time.
There's no curry.
There's no time. There's no curry. Right now, this is the most interesting food show on the internet. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again, and welcome to another episode of Taste and Tell, your most fun food show right now on the internet. My name is Okweyemi, and I welcome you. If you're a new subscriber or perhaps you just stumbled on this YouTube channel, I welcome you. Do not go until you have hit the subscribe button and you have also hit the notification bell, so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be one of the first people to watch it. So once again, welcome to another episode of Taste and Tell. On today's episode of Taste and Tell, I have decided that I'm going to be confusing the taste buds of my guests a bit. The combination you are going to be seeing, some of you might even be surprised, right? Some of you might be like, what kind of combination is this? But trust me, what kind of combination of food is this? But trust me when I say that it is delicious and bursting with flavors. The dish for the day is groundnut soup, and the major ingredients for this soup are blended groundnuts, uziza seeds, ogiri. To balance the sweetness of the groundnuts, I also added some smoked fish, stockfish, crayfish, and some other ingredients we hope that our guests will be able to tell. Groundnut soup is not only nutritious, it is also very, very delicious when prepared the right way and with the right ingredients. As a matter of fact, it happens to be one of my favorite soups ever because it serves as a very good complement for almost any dish, white rice, rice and beans, and any swallow of your choice. The ingredients for this recipe was carefully handpicked by me because I wanted a burst of flavors, and trust me, I got exactly what I wanted. You can find the video on how I prepared this delicious soup in the description of this video. On today's episode, I served our guest plain rice and beans with groundnut soup from my kitchen. Let's hope that he will be able to taste and tell the ingredients. Okay guys, put your hands together and welcome my guest for today. Welcome.
Hi.
So welcome with me, Toby Loba. We call him Tobla. He is a cinematographer par excellence. And trust me when I say he's a cinematographer par excellence. Like when he came on the show and then he saw my set and the lighting, and he was like, wow, this is nice and all of that. I'm like, hey, for this to be coming, amazing set. For this to be coming from a cinematographer who I place very high, who I rank very high, then I'm proud of myself. Yes. Okay, so I've given you some hints about what Taste and Tell really is, and also for those who are joining us for the first time, maybe I should just do a recap of what this show is about. So Taste and Tell is just like the name implies. You taste and tell us what ingredients you think or you can feel, not what you think. Ingredients that you can tell from tasting was used in the preparation of the food. Now, why did I put this show together? I have realized that many times we do not observe. Many people do not like to observe, or many people do not actually observe what they eat in food. Right?
Yeah.
So you are presented with a very delicious meal now, and you just like, whoa, this food is so delicious. But do you really take time to explore? No. Do you really take time to ask your taste buds? Okay, what can you feel?
You just whack it.
You just whack. Okay, so before I blindfold my guests and present him a sumptuous meal from my kitchen, let me ask you first. How well do you know your ingredients? Like, do you?
Till we get there.
So how many? Okay. So let's leave it till we get there.
Not pretty much, but I did try.
You did try. Okay. Okay. So how sensitive do you think your taste buds are?
Man, I really can't tell, but don't worry, I'll wow you on this show.
Hey! Okay, so I look forward to the wow moment. By the way, let me tell you, on this show, I'll blindfold you and serve you a dish. You won't have to see the dish. So the idea is we want you to put your taste buds to work. Right, so you let your taste buds. Of course, if I present you a dish on a normal day without a blindfold on, from looking at the dish you can tell exactly. You can even tell that, oh, I see this. Exactly. So, but here you are going to have a blindfold on, and you will taste the dish and tell me what you taste. Now, this is the rule. You have 10 minutes. Yes.
To feel the taste.
Yes.
I'll finish the bowl.
If you like. If you like, finish the bowl of food. That's your business.
No, I like.
Now, you would taste. After tasting, you will. I expect that you should be able to give me at least 5 ingredients.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Salt inclusive.
No. No, it's not. So this is part of the rules.
Salt is
aside from yes, it's an ingredient. I know everybody knows salt is an ingredient. So aside from salt, seasoning cubes.
Are you kidding?
Seasoning cubes and pepper.
Yeah. This is a setup.
So I'm sure that in his mind already, he has felt like, let her bring it on now. Shebi, by the time I mention salt, seasoning cube, pepper, 3 is out of it,
I'm
right?
mentioning 5, right?
Yeah, so if you no, it's not compulsory you mention 5. Now, this is it. If you mention up to 5 ingredients, apart from the ones that I have listed, right?
Okay.
We are going to be popping a bottle of wine. If you are able to mention only 4 ingredients, right, you are going to drink bottled water. If you are able to mention only 3 or below, sachet water.
Wow. That's bad.
That's not bad. We want to encourage you to begin to observe more when you eat. Now, fine, thank God he's the first male guest on this show, right? And many times, many men feel like he has a wife, and he told you when I was trying to, give him, he has a very beautiful wife and a very beautiful daughter. So when I was trying to, give him hints on how this game runs or how we play the game, he was saying that he only helps with cleaning or, the clearing the dishes. But my question is, don't you eat?
I do.
So when you eat, you don't savor the flavors of the dish, or you just savor it in one whole. You don't, take your time to say, looks like my wife, there is ginger. Exactly. My wife looks like there's ginger in this thing. Ginger here, like.
For ginger, it's easier to tell if you have a ginger in a particular dish. So that ginger, it will be conspicuous. Like,
okay, there's ginger here. Okay, let's
so that ginger, that one.
Okay, guys, you know something about this show. Many times when I bring my guests, if I blindfold them and present them with the dish of the day, they like to go like, bring it on. Well, when I taste it.
Can I call you a friend?
You can't phone a friend.
I call my wife.
You can't phone a friend.
I just like, this is what it tastes like.
What ingredients you think it is? No, you are not allowed to call your wife. Okay, so he has told us that he has a very sensitive taste bud. Okay?
Yeah, I do.
And he has told us that he'll be able to at least give us some ingredients. Okay, so guys, it is time to blindfold Mr. Toby, right? And then I'll get the dish. Okay, so here is the dish. I hope you guys can see it.
I can't see.
Okay, you can't see it. Okay, so hold. You're already using your nose, Abby.
Yes, now.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, hold your plate. Take. It's quite hot though, so I don't even know.
No,
Okay, take a spoon.
I should keep eating, man.
If once you have been able to decipher or to identify a particular ingredient,
definitely a crayfish.
Correct. You have gotten one ingredient right. There is crayfish in what he's eating.
Ginger
I told you that. It's not something that you
but these rice and beans, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite food too.
Oh wow. Okay. It's rice and beans.
Is it rice and beans concoction? I want to feed the...
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. What are you feeling? What can your taste buds feel?
There's curry.
There's no curry in this dish.
But there's salt.
Salt is not one of the ingredients that you should mention.
Yeah.
Of course, there is salt now. How will I give you saltless or tasteless food?
There's no particular.
There's something you are tasting that you feel that you know.
You understand? I can't even place the name.
So you see that this is where it gets interesting, because before your eyes are, this is like taking your eyes away from it.
But the thing is that the crayfish has taken
the majority. That's what you think. No.
And the gravy is crowding. They cover everything.
It says the crayfish is blocking the flavor of the other dish ingredients. By the time I open his eyes, it will be short. Okay.
I've been only crayfish. That's what I'm passing. Time.
There's no time.
There's no curry.
There's no time. There's no curry.
Garlic.
No, there's no garlic. So he's still on the level of sachet water. I hope you guys know.
You owe me. What's that material?
He's still on the level of sachet water.
My time is not up.
Your time is not up. You still have some time.
Let me continue eating.
Oh, continue eating. Maybe you will find out. It's all yours. Eat it, enjoy, and explore it. Let your taste buds separate the flavors.
That's supposed to.
It does.
It's not separating anything. It's bringing them together.
Okay, so you mentioned curry. There's no curry in it.
And there's no...
You mentioned thyme. There's no thyme. You mentioned garlic. There is no garlic in what I gave you.
And there's no ginger in it.
There's no ginger.
I did not even feel ginger. Just in case.
There's no. Okay, you didn't feel ginger, Abby. So there's no ginger.
That ginger you'll be able to tell.
Exactly. So there's no ginger.
You're supposed to add.
That's the point. See, when guys, you see that.
Wait, hold on. Stockfish.
Yeah! Before you get overly excited, you're still at the level of sachet.
I know now. This thing is hard to decipher.
Yes, it is. I totally agree with you.
is having another
flavor. Okay, like it has overcome the flavor of.
Yes, now it's not food. So it's hard. So it was going to get initially, but I now felt something.
you took something.
I no, this must be
nice one. So he has gotten 2 ingredients correctly.
Wait, how many ingredients did you put inside?
This
is a very simple and sweet.
That's what you think. You have not even gotten. Okay, of course, when I take off the blindfold, you are going to be able to tell some other ingredients, right?
Just seeing it.
Yes, just by seeing it, I'm going to be able to tell some other ingredients, right? But now that you are eating it, in fact, you have not even mentioned the major. In fact, that was what I was expecting that you will say once you even smelled it. You are smelling something, but because your eyes see, there's something that.
And there's onion.
Yes, there's onions. So you have gotten 3.
Dry fish. See, I don't level up now.
He has listed 4 ingredients. He has half minute more, 30 seconds to go. So he's at the level of bottled water.
How many ingredients did you put in this?
Don't worry.
Though I can taste a lot of.
I said you have not mentioned the major ingredients for this soup. Okay, no, hold on. Your time is almost up.
Almost.
You are counting to 30.
I knew it too.
His time is up. His time is up.
I really lost it.
See, I can always say, you cannot be too sure until you are sitting on my hot seat. I say you cannot be too sure until you are on this hot seat. So it's time to take off the blindfold and let Mr. Toby see what was served, what he was served with. Okay, just done. I'm sure you can't wait to see it.
I can't see. Wow.
So I served you groundnut soup.
Oh, damn. How would I have known?
Can't you feel the groundnut?
Hey, but
I expected you to even that was the first thing you would have smelled. And then when you taste it, doesn't it taste like kuli kuli in your mouth?
I swear to God, I wanted to mention kuli kuli, but I thought it would be too. I'm done.
Kuli kuli on top of.
I swear.
Kuli kuli is made from groundnut, so it's groundnut.
Damn.
Groundnut soup.
But I wouldn't have known. You
wouldn't have known because even yes, of course, those are not part of the ingredients for cooking. So if you look at the soup, you will see that there's leaf. Can you see that there's ugu?
Yeah.
See, guys.
No, but that ugu did not really.
No, of course you can. Yes. But what the point I'm trying to make is by the ugu is when you are not blindfolded, when you can see what you are eating, there are certain ingredients that you can tell is in the dish. Do you understand? You didn't even mention palm oil. Who will cook soup?
I don't mention it.
Who did that?
No. I cannot mention salt.
Yes, you can mention salt. Why? What if it's vegetable oil I use? There's vegetable oil, there's palm oil. It's not the same. If you had said oil, I would not have agreed. I would say which of the oil. Is it palm oil or is it vegetable oil? If you eat vegetable oil stew and palm oil stew, will you not know the difference?
Of course.
You will know the difference. So I would expect that. You should have at least mentioned.
My bottle of wine.
Which bottle of wine? You did not work at it.
Yeah. So I tell him that I've not made up to 2K now. This also there.
Which 2K? You even struggled. You struggled to mention 4 ingredients.
Just infusion I use.
Exactly. I said that big way at what step. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Nice.
Okay, so now how does this dish taste?
Very nice, I'm sure. Very delicious.
Okay. So now, thank you very much. So now let me tell you. So now let me tell you the ingredients that is common with oha soup. It is what the Igbos called ogiri. Yes. Now, just the same way we have iru, Hausa people have dadawa.
Okay.
Igbo people have ogiri.
I'm sorry to use now.
It depends in dialect, right? But if it is pure Yoruba, it is called Iru. But in some, like in my Ondo dialect now, they'll call it Eragiri. Do you understand? And the Igbos call it Ogiri. Hausa people call their own Dadawa. Yes. So that's it. So that's why, even from smelling it, you can feel like
so that's the major.
That's not the
Groundnut is the major ingredient.
The groundnut is the major ingredient.
Yes,
but you see that flavor is pungent. The flavor of ogiri is pungent, is strong. Yes, that's why you could tell that this thing smells to be smelling like oha soup, but it's not tasting like oha soup. Yes. Okay, guys. So the moment we have been waiting for is here. The moment of presentation of gifts and awards. Based on the labor that our guests have put into this game. So he was thinking initially that it will be a walk in the park, like bring it on. You heard him when he said so there's no curry, there's no time. What is not inside the food? There's so many ingredients.
But I have to think. I have to relax.
Your wife will be proud of you because
I've never done this before. I've never even have to say your taste and tell.
Taste and tell, yes.
I've never
We're very proud of you.
So
yes. So next time when you eat oha soup, you know that one of the major ingredients or one of the ingredients is ogiri. I don't know what oha soup is without ogiri. Yes. I don't think in fact I don't think an Igbo person will cook oha soup without ogiri, except if they're allergic to ogiri. Or some people do not like the smell, right? They will just not put it. But a correct Igbo person who knows how to cook the soup will tell you that it is not complete. Yes, ingredients. They have a lot of ingredients to their soups. So it is with great joy.
It is with great honor.
An honor. I present this chilled bottled water to our guest so that he can step down so that he can step down the rice and beans and groundnut soup with this. So thank you so much, Mr. Toby, for coming. And
thanks for having me.
Yes, honestly, it was fun. You don't like to take it. Okay, that's what I was just going to you take it over me as a souvenir.
So next time, sponsor me. Show me more.
Okay, guys, I'm so sure you're welcome. Thank you too for coming. I'm so sure that you guys had a nice time and you had a very good laugh. I did, like I said, my best days of the week are days when I have to shoot this show. Like, it cracks me no matter my mood. So thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so now. The next yes, please subscribe. Please subscribe. So till I come your way again with another episode of Taste and Tell. As a matter of fact, our next guests are going to be a couple. So I'm bringing a couple on the show. They are going to be sitting on this hot seat. And trust me, when it's a couple's thing, the both of them blindfolded. There will be arguments. One person will be saying, I can't taste this. So that's the idea. Okay, thank you so much. You can share this video if you enjoyed it, if you had a very good laugh. Share so that some other people too can have a very good laugh. Thank you, Mr. Toby.
Thank you.